Seniors at a New Mexico high school got to vote on what the theme of their prom will be. Now, a lot of proms have lots of mediocre themes, like, I don't know, Under the Sea or Night Under the Stars, lame things like that. Now, this school decided to go with the controversial route. This is Cottonwood Classical Preparatory School, and they voted on a communism-themed prom. I don't know how that's going to work, but it sounds hilarious. Apparently, they're a bunch of jokesters, and this is the kind of thing that they're into. Here's what one of the students had to say. We have a lot of jokesters in our grade, so they wanted to do it to be funny, and a lot of them are really intense with politics. So maybe some of them are actually in favor of communism. Now, look, I love the idea of the democratic process that they utilize to come to the conclusion of a communist party, but nonetheless, I think it's interesting, and I'm very curious to see how this all ends up. Haas, what do you think? Make your point.
Thank God. First of all, they're all like international baccalaureate students, so they're all like, oh, we're gonna have a communist theme party. Like, they're all nerds. Like, and at least they're having a communist theme party and not like some crazy like racial segregation theme party or something like that, which happens all the time. True. And, you know, everyone knows, ain't no party like a communist party, because the communist party don't stop.
Oh, my God. Melia, please, for the love of God, you make your point.
I love a theme party. My prom was like a night to remember.
Yeah.
So, you know, that kind of crap, boring. But the seniors at the school voted on it, and some of the students are communists or from communist countries. I just want to know what it'll look like. Will, like, the backdrop for photos be the Berlin Wall?
Yeah.
Or will, like, the punch bowl be like a statue of Lenin urinating into it?
Are
like,
they going to ration, like, food?
Right,
I don't know.
Will everybody get, like, free health care that night?
That would be freaking hilarious. They bring a doctor, like, hey, guys, you get to see the doctor tonight. Right. All right, well, here's the personal question for the story. What was the most controversial thing that happened to you or to anyone in your high school? Melia.
I'd have to say our high school didn't have a lot of controversy because I'm from the Bay Area. It's very liberal. So, like, you know, the seniors, there were like 10 guys who were gay, some transgender people, and nobody even batted an eye. So I had a pretty cool high school.
Wow. So you had transgender students and no one even
didn't
I
even
love
care.
that. I love that. I wish we got to a point where every community was like that. Haas, what about you?
I had the exact opposite, but like too far in the opposite that everything was controversial. I went to high school in a Muslim country in the capital of Turkey, in Ankara. So yeah, so it was very controversial when we found out that like 2 of the students were having sex with one another, and everyone was like, "Whoa, that's like out of the boundaries of."
Fascinating,
yeah.
fascinating. I think the most controversial thing that happened while we were in school was that one of the most studious and popular students got pregnant really young. She was 15 when she got pregnant. And our school was a magnet school where everyone just seemed like they were incredibly nerdy and not sexually active at all. So when that happened, everyone was like, oh my God, she's pregnant. But you know, she is an incredible woman. I mean, she continued on with her career, with her education. She's now a mother of 2. And so I think that that luckily opened up a discussion about safe sex, comprehensive sex education. So it might have started off as controversial, but it ended up being a good learning lesson or teachable moment for us. All right, so tell us the most controversial thing that happened while you were in school. Doesn't even have to be high school, could be middle school, could be elementary school. We want to hear your stories, damn it. So comment in the section below, and we'll see you soon.